You can have a relationship without sex, but those are called friendships. Because what this person thinks is the ideal relationship must obviously be right for everyone. Right? Listen, if there's one thing I keep repeating on this channel, is the question how you expect one thing to work for everyone. There is too many people for this to work. Because yeah, sure, a lot of people think sex is important to them and that they really enjoy it and that they want to do it with their partner. And no one's coming for it. But then suddenly going around be like, no, but it has to be right for everyone. Everyone has to do this with their partner, or otherwise that's not a relationship, that's a friendship. Bro, you don't get to decide what kind of relationship two people have. Because that's what these two people get to decide, what their relationship is. You know? Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. We are one meme in and I'm already very annoyed at these people, so it's gonna be a good video. I hope. But anyways, you know the deal. Before we continue, y'all gotta get hydrated. So grab some water, or some tea, or whatever else you like to drink, and then we'll check out some more gatekeeping memes. Are you hydrated? Good. Let's go. Okay, it should be illegal for men to get an Ellie's tattoo. Wait, is this a joke? Men can't wear a tattoo of fictional characters. No, you can't. Apparently, because these people will get pressed about it. But then again, it literally, if there's one thing to be learned on gatekeeping, is that people will find anything, something to complain about no matter what you do. Like, it literally doesn't matter. You're just like, hey, I really love this show, I really connected with this character, so I'm gonna get a tattoo dedicated to this character, and people will lose their shit at it. You're like, okay, I like this genre of music. They're like, yeah, no, but you don't. Or only people who are pretentious say they like this. Literally, it literally doesn't matter. So listen, if you want to get a tattoo of whatever character, go ahead. I mean, obviously, getting a tattoo, you should be thinking about it, you know. But then again, it's your body. If you want to get a random tattoo, go off. Literally, why do people care so much? Okay, if furries don't want to be bullied and hated on by the YouTube community, they should just stop posting repeatedly. Because if they post, they get more hate comments. However, if they stop, they would not be hated on. And we don't like people that dress up as big colorful animals, but they still post and annoy us, so we dislike them. Imagine gatekeeping YouTube shorts, you fucking bigoted cashew. I've never heard bigoted cashew as an insult before, but I appreciate it. And second of all, y'all are aware that the more you engage with a certain type of content, like content about furries or content about queer people, the more you're gonna get that content, because the algorithm literally can't tell if you're typing an angry little comment of, oh my god, I hate this so much, this is disgusting, or if you're praising this content, be like, oh my god, that looks so cool, like I really like this, like your persona or whatever. The algorithm can't tell. If you were smart, you would just be like, huh, I don't like furries, they don't interest me, I think it's weird, and scroll past. But then again, you would rather keep leaving angry comments and getting more of the same content so you can keep being mad at it. Okay. I shouldn't say anything, I do these videos and I know I'm gonna get mad, but listen. Is that how you spend all of your time, just leaving angry comments on the things you don't care about, really? Okay, this is not cooking, it's warming up pre-cooked, packaged, processed food while your kids are left unsupervised near a lake. The food was raw. It was made not raw by a process called cooking. It's literally cooking pasta. If you just throw it in water and boil it, that's still cooking. And also, you're complaining that this person left their kids unsupervised near a lake, and then also say they should spend more time actually cooking, as you like to call it, and like preparing something from scratch, meaning their kids are left unsupervised longer. Is this what you're saying? Because it makes no sense. Like, sure, yeah, just heating up something isn't entirely the same as cooking a meal from scratch. But the end result is kind of the same. The kids have a nice meal, they don't go hungry. Like how can you be so weird about it? Like, if you have the time and the energy and the resources to cook every meal from scratch, go off. But that's just not realistic for a lot of people. And also, why do you care so much about what other people do? Okay, I've blocked 2 people from my celebratory MacBook post. Both of them were tech bros who said I didn't need that kind of machine for my business and it wasn't a good purchase. I just want to know what their internet experience is like. Like, do you see things on your feed and you think, no, you're wrong about everything? Lol, exhausting. See again, what do you care what this person does with their money? If they really want to get a MacBook for something that you don't think they need it for, listen, what this person does with their money is literally their business. If they want to get a new MacBook every year, they can. If they want to get one new MacBook and use it until it's broken and then get a new one, they can. If they want to get the cheapest laptop they can just like get anywhere, they can. It's literally like, imagine being this pressed about what people do. Like, I get pressed if you're just literally out here spreading negative energy like this and just constantly be like, no, but that's wrong and you shouldn't have and you really don't need it. And no, that's weird and I don't like that you're doing this. Like, imagine that's how you spend all your time, just constantly complaining about what other people do with their lives. Oh well, if that's how you want to spend your time, feel free, but I'm still gonna come for it. Men in 1980 versus men now. I like these posts of, oh, what happened to men? Like, oh, where did the masculinity go? Bro, no one cares. Like, guess what? There are still a lot of masculine men. And you are aware that what it means to be masculine or feminine has also just changed with time. And that maybe just trying to stick something that you think was ideal a couple of years ago and just desperately sticking to that for many years to come just seems really weird. Like things change. And you find it that difficult to accept that maybe now it's more practical for men to ride their e-scooters to work versus driving like a dirt bike. You're aware that these men at the bottom could still technically go dirt biking in their free time, right? And that these aren't even like exclusive, but that maybe driving an e-scooter to work is just practical for these. No? Okay. This game is made in Japan after all. There's not a lot of space. Definitely not a lot of room for some golden retrievers in those 500 square feet apartments they have to cram into. The idea that you think a golden retriever is a big dog is really cute. My Neapolitan Mastiff is a big dog. Retrievers are little pups. Okay, I'm gonna include a picture of this dog. Yes, it is a really big dog. But that doesn't mean golden retrievers are small. Like, if you put them next to each other, yeah, they're gonna look kind of small. But still, it kind of qualifies as a big dog, and if you have a tiny apartment, then yeah, having a small dog, like an actually small, not golden retriever, but like literally kind of handbag-sized dog, might be a better idea if you want a dog, you know? So why? Listen, this is the second thing, like, A, not even coming in and be like, no, what you're doing is weird, but just constantly like, no, but I'm better. Because I have an actually big dog, and what you think is a big dog is ridiculous. Why? Did you just want to flex your dog or something? Just post a picture of your dog and be like, haha, my dog is bigger than a golden retriever though. No one really cares. Oh no, you got misgendered, you poor thing. In 2001, on September 11th, I witnessed 2 airplanes fly directly into the World Trade Center. Gatekeeping trauma. Because yeah, sure, I'm not gonna argue with you that a literal terrorist attack on the big scale of things, is definitely worse. Like, a lot of people lost their lives, and even those who just watched are obviously still traumatized. But then again, why are we going around being like, no, but I've had it worse? You will literally always find someone who has it worse. So trying to make it into a competition of no, but the thing that hurt you isn't as bad as the thing that hurt me because mine is valid and yours isn't, is such a weird like competition people feel the need to have. You know, why? Just why? And also, why is it not even necessarily trans people talking about the fact that they are trans, but cis people constantly bringing it up and being like, oh no, but all you care about is being misgendered, and all you care about, like, but I have real problems because I witnessed a terrorist attack that trans people had nothing to do with. But you feel the need to bring up trans people anyways, because why exactly? Oh my god, men used to go to war. Isn't the whole thing that people think is like wanting their kids to have an easier life? And wouldn't it be preferable any day to be able to sit in a nice cafe with a laptop drinking a frappuccino versus going to war? Like why would you? Why? Because it's not masculine enough for you? Who cares? He doesn't care. He wants to enjoy his delicious frappuccino. And why shouldn't he? Because you're gonna be pressed about it? No. No, he's still gonna sit there, enjoy his frappuccino, and then go off to college. Or go home because he's just doing his homework. I don't know what he's doing. You know, who cares? If that's the drink he enjoys drinking, then he should enjoy drinking that frappuccino or whatever, you know? Like, it literally has no influence on your life, but you're so pressed about it. Okay, dude, by the looks of it, like, doing flips into a pool. My anxiety level, bro. Grow the fuck up. There's no way as a man you're saying my anxiety level. There obviously is, because he's a man and he just said, oh my god, my anxiety level. Because again, anxiety and other emotions are something men obviously can't experience. If you're a man, the only emotion you have better be horny, angry, and maybe hungry, you know? But if it's hungry, it better be hungry for like meat and not a salad. Bro, like, these people, y'all are so pressed about what makes someone a man and a woman for no reason. Like, none of these things, like anxiety level or drinking a frappuccino or enjoying a certain meal, it literally makes no difference on your gender. Why y'all so pressed about it? British people will seriously look at this and not think anything is wrong. Bet they would call it a fine breakfast too. Because everything must be exceptional and exciting all of the time. As if these foods or this breakfast can't be someone's favorite breakfast just because you think it's boring or something. Like, listen, does it look appetizing to me personally? No. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't. But how can you be so weird about it? Like, different cultures and different countries have different foods that are considered like normal or traditional. If you don't like it, then don't eat it. It's really that simple. I wonder how much of the increased morbidity from obesity is caused by doctors failing to investigate critical medical symptoms, assuming the patient just needs to lose weight. This question is not appropriate, especially on a social media platform. Medical diagnostics, conditions, morbidity, and mortality shouldn't be discussed on Facebook. If you would like to have a detailed discussion, I would absolutely be willing to talk to you about that as well, provide some education if you're interested, of course. Hey Tanya, hope you're doing well. Fuck off. This is the right response. Because again, if you don't like what someone is posting, you can just scroll past, or unfollow, or unfriend this person. But just saying like, no, but this doesn't belong on Facebook is ridiculous. If you don't want that kind of content on your Facebook feed, okay, cool, then follow a bunch of cat pages and look at cat memes all day. You know? But no, you choose to engage with it for no reason. So this is absolutely the right response, to just be like, you know what? I hope you're doing well, but kindly leave. You know? Okay, someone sent me a cold email proposing a novel project, then I noticed it used the word delve. Delve, safeguard, robust, demystify. In this digital world, all ChatGPT. I'm rejecting all content with any of those words. There is no problem with these words, but they make human language mechanical. No one uses it in spoken English. It's one of those words like burgeoning, that people only use when they're writing and want to sound clever. A lot of folk who grew up in countries where English was not spoken actually use a lot of written first words in their writing because that's how they learned the language. I suspect this was more a common thing in past generations. From what I've seen, kids now learn English from movies. Okay, while I really can't say anything against this last part because literally how my English improved a lot is not English class in school, it's literally watching movies or series because I watch everything in English. So I can't come for that specific part because yeah, sure, you're right. But A, you're aware that a lot of past generations, as you like to put it, are also still on the internet and have maybe learned English through books or whatever. First of all, the internet isn't just young people because you yourself are probably not that young. And second of all, no, you use different words than I would use. So I definitely think it's ChatGPT. Okay. Sure. Listen, I don't even have anything to say about this. Because, listen, if you think everything is ChatGPT and if someone uses the word demystify or robust or safeguard, then they're not a real person, then go off and don't engage with it. You're actually kind of doing what I'm telling you to do, is not engage with the content you don't like, you know, but you're still gonna post about it, which seems strange somehow. I would like to state for the record, anyone who thinks they can take the title of Metal Queen obviously has not heard of me. I will destroy you at any quiz about actual heavy metal, not emo-core shit. Fucking test me. I am the black metal Barbie and I will fight anyone who challenges my throne. I mean, where's your battle jacket? Says the person not wearing a jacket. You could have literally just put on a jacket for this specific post, but you decided not to because you didn't think it through. Listen, I mean the same with you will always find someone who has it worse. You will literally also find someone who has it better or who knows more about any given thing. So just going around and be like, no, but I am the person who knows the most, just seems weird. Like, can't we just let people enjoy what they enjoy? Like, if you're really obsessed with like heavy metal or black metal or whatever, okay, cool, then go enjoy that. But why are we weird about it? And just being like, no, but if you only liked it for like a year, then you're not a real fan because I've liked it so much longer and I know so much more about it. That's just a really weird approach, you know? No. Can Indians stop using the words like blood, etc.? Again, what is it with people wanting to gatekeep everything? Food, drinks, words? Apparently, like why? I really don't see why we're doing this. Mate, it's actually so depressing watching the club you've adored your whole life turning into a tourist trap. Freaking state. The state of this fan base. Okay, people in costumes, alright. Why are you mad at people dressing up and having fun? Oh, I ain't mad. I'm just making a depressing observation what my club is becoming. Nobody that's been a bees fan for years is turning up in a freaking beekeeper suit for a game. Tourist trap. It's not worth trying to reason with people who haven't grown up watching on the terraces. Sad state of affairs. They'll never understand what real football is. It's a shame. That's literally what I just said. Why are we like this? Just immediately like, no, but I wouldn't do this, and I don't think people who've liked this a long time wouldn't do this. Who cares? These people enjoy football, and they thought it was funny to come dressed in costumes. Or maybe they lost the bet and that's why they came in costumes. You literally don't know, and it literally doesn't influence you enjoying this game because you're making yourself not enjoy it because you want to be like, no, but this is so depressing because people like it now that didn't like it all their life like I did. Why do you care? Literally, why do you care? My god. Okay, change my mind about grown men ordering hot chocolate in a cafe is the biggest ick ever. I'm not even gonna argue about it. Do I think it's icky that grown men order frappuccinos or hot chocolates or any other kind of sweet dessert that you think is too feminine for them to enjoy? No, I literally don't care what other people order. Like, if they enjoy it, cool. Might I look at it or go by the name and be like, that sounds disgusting, I would never want to try this? Sure. That doesn't mean you have to. Listen, if you're not into men who drink hot chocolate, then don't date or be friends with men who don't like hot chocolate. You know, because you will definitely find people who agree with you on this, that it's not manly enough for men to drink hot chocolate, but for the rest of us, we're just gonna let people enjoy what they enjoy drinking, you know? Wow, C-section mom had it easy. I had to push a 6 pound 6 ounces baby out of my vagina and it opened up this big. You just had the bottom of your stomach cut open and the baby taking out. Must be nice to take the easy way out of labor. At least I'm a real mom. You know that people are real moms either way if it's their child, right? Or if they adopted the child, because I know you're gonna come for it and be like, no, but adoption isn't like real parenting. Like, that's not it. It literally is. It literally is. And also, I have 3 siblings. Me and 2 of my siblings were born the traditional way. One of my siblings had to be like born through a C-section because she wasn't like positioned right? And it wouldn't have worked because I think her feet were still first or something. You know, so is my mom only the mom of 3 kids and the not real mom of one of my siblings because this child had to be brought out? What? It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Like, it's still gonna hurt like hell. And it literally, why does it matter to you? Like, this is weird. Just being like, no, but I am better because I was lucky and my child was lying the right way around, so I had to push it out and didn't take the easy way out with a C-section. So I'm a better mom, obviously. Why though? Just why? My family has forbidden our 7-year-old Star Wars obsessed nephew from seeing the sequel. It's bad enough that he makes us watch the prequels with him. Love the OT though. I refuse to let my 7-year-old watch the sequels. Again, why though? You literally went, okay, my child really enjoys Star Wars, but I'm not gonna let him watch all the Star Wars content there's. Like, if you would be like, no, but he's too young, I'm gonna wait a few years. Okay, fine, sure. But why? Just because you personally maybe didn't like the sequels or something, you're not gonna let your child decide for himself if he likes the sequels? No? You're just gonna be like, no, but we don't like the sequels in this household. No child of mine is gonna like the sequel, so you're not even gonna let him watch it. Alright, sure. Is it so hard to understand that you can't be ugly when you get into a relationship? This place is not for you. This is also just what? You know that what people find beautiful or attractive really varies. And that just because you think a person is ugly doesn't mean everyone else will also think that person is ugly. Like, and also why? Why are we so obsessed with other people's relationships that we're just gonna be like, no, but I think you're ugly, you shouldn't be in a relationship just because you're ugly. Listen, if you don't want to date someone because you think they're ugly, then don't date that person. It's really that simple. But why do you care if that person that you find really ugly then suddenly dates someone else? Why does it matter to you? HR business partner. A lot of criteria, you know, position overview. I'm not going to read all of this. What will I do in this position? Employment services or employment relationships? Serve as a gatekeeper of the culture and mission by assessing cultural relationship and spiritual fit through screening and interviewing job applicants to fill opening position for assigned departments. Did you have to use this word? Because, yeah, if your job is to find new people for your company, you do want to make sure they're a good fit to, you know, maybe the like standards or values you have as a company. You kind of want to try to make sure you find someone who fits those values. Sure, but why are we using gatekeep as a word? It seems weird. Like, I don't have a problem with the actual criteria, I just have kind of a problem with the wording of it, because it seems kind of off, you know? Okay, demisexuality is low-key so fake and porn-brained. Like, do you really think with your big adult brain that everyone but you walks around horned up and dying to frig anything that moves all the time? I need an emotional connection. Most people do, you're not special. You know, that's literally not what it means, right? It's not, oh, I need to have an emotional connection to have sex with a person. It's literally, I need an emotional connection to feel attracted to people. Because, yeah, I think demisexual people are aware that most people aren't going around constantly horny and constantly wanting to hook up with anybody. But that doesn't mean you're not attracted to people. But then decide you're not ready to sleep with this person and decide to wait a bit, you know, to get to know them first. It's literally just about how or when you're feeling attraction, and you weren't aware of that because clearly otherwise you wouldn't lose your shit over someone using a certain label. Okay, it's so cringy to see middle-aged men wearing Nirvana brand t-shirts, like they're trying to fit in with young people. Like, shouldn't you have your own style from your own era? Again, why? I am so confused by these people. Like, why do you care so much? If this person really likes Nirvana and wants to get a Nirvana band t-shirt, then they should, you know? And if you really like Nirvana, then go off. Does that suddenly mean you're gonna stop liking Nirvana just because you're now middle-aged? Or is it okay because it's from your era? Like, why do you care? But I feel like especially people do this a lot with like certain music genres. They'll be like, no, but you're too old to like this, or you're too young to like this. You can't really like this because you're too young to appreciate it. You're too old. Like, get something from your own era. Why? Why are we so pressed about what people like? You know? Okay, you didn't shave your head unless you used a razor. People comment, oh, so-and-so shaved their head, and then I go take a look and it's just a buzz cut. This may be a small and trivial hill, but I will die on it fairly often. A buzz cut, even without a clip, is not a shaved head, it's a buzz cut. A shaved head requires the use of a razor. Isn't it an electrical razor? But no, you wanna be technical and be like, no, but that's just a hair trimmer. It's not really a razor, it's a trimmer. This is really a small trivial hill, and I'm very confused why you chose to die on it, but go off, I guess. So I guess I never had a shaved head, I just had a buzz cut. Because fair, I never shaved off all of my hair, I just buzzed it off, but listen, why do you care? Like, a lot of people kind of expect way longer hair than a buzz cut on people, because people kind of don't like buzz cuts all that much. So yeah, they're gonna talk about it and maybe call it shaved, because especially if they had like hair like this long or longer, that it's gonna look drastically different, and they're just gonna say shaved, and it's really weird that you decide to be this pressed about a choice of words like this. This is our show, not yours. You do not pay the bloody license fee, you have no right to even see it. British Doctor Who fan is big mad that the new season will be on Disney Plus in the rest of the world the day before it's on BBC or iPlayer. Okay, first of all, you're aware that you as a person in the UK can also get Disney Plus and then watch it. I mean, sure, if you already have like BBC or iPlayer, then it might be cheaper to just wait a day. And literally, you're aware that a lot of shows or movies are enjoyed in a lot of other countries than the country they were made in, right? So yeah, are you gonna be pressed that I really like Doctor Who because I'm not from the UK? Are you pressed that I enjoy the show and that I love Doctor Who and that I will definitely be watching the new season on Disney Plus? I will miss the day that comes out. Maybe it has already come out. No, I don't think it has actually, but I will miss the date it comes out and then not watch it the day before you can, but I kinda want to out of spite right now. Okay, is Toby Fox human? Last I checked, he doesn't really feel human. Are you gatekeeping humanity right now? Because Toby Fox, I had no idea who this person is, but he's an American video game developer and video game music composer. Like, what? Like, I get the memes about Mark Zuckerberg, because, listen, I kind of get it, like, you know? But why are we just suddenly saying this about random people? No, he doesn't feel human. Well, he literally kind of is though. What? Okay, this is a super convoluted and feminine answer. A man's response would be much simpler. Go fuck yourself. Fellas, is it gay to put together an intelligent answer? And also, what kind of TikTok content would this be? To just be like, this person said thing A to me, so I just told them to go F themselves. Instead of kind of explaining your thought process when someone says things like these to you, because you know that there will be people, maybe younger people, that you're trying to help with this response. And that's why you're kind of formulating out like a response, because in the moment you didn't even really say anything to this person or something. But why? Using words is feminine. A man would just tell everyone and anyone who says anything that they don't like to go F themselves and just be mad for the rest of the day. Like a real man. You know, if you don't do this, you're not a real man. You heard it here first. None of these make sense to me. Oh, I gotta protect the song from TikTokers at all costs. Okay, listen guys, I've had it. I cannot take any more of these people. Why? Listen, if you don't think TikTok is fun, if you think it's cringy or weird and you don't get why people are so obsessed with TikTok, then don't spend time on TikTok. But just being this weird about it, be like, no, but we gotta gatekeep this song so TikTokers won't use it for their funny little videos, still seems weird. Like, again, if it's something you really enjoy, wouldn't you want more people to know about it so they'll enjoy it too? No, because you want to feel special and be like, no, but I was here since they were really small and that's why I'm a better fan than you. What? Why? Literally, these people confuse me. They confuse me. But anyways, unlike these people, I'm not gonna go online and post about how much I hate other people for the rest of the day, because that seems weird to me, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you're hydrated. If not, maybe drink something now. I will definitely be making myself coffee right now because I need it. And I'll see you guys in my next video.